Good day to one and all. I would like to take the privilege to welcome you all on behalf of Advocate Bapu Saheb Bhonde High School. Arise, awake, and stop not until the goal is achieved. These are the sentences by Swami Vivekanand ji. Today, the 12th of January is celebrated as the National Youth Day on the occasion of the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekanand ji. Let us learn about Swami Vivekanand ji, who was a born yogi. Swami Vivekanand was named Narendra at his birth. It is said that the great individuals show signs of greatness in their childhood itself. This statement was true for Swamiji. In his very childhood, he showed glimpses of what he was to become when he grew up. Narendra was a gifted child. He had great concern for people around him. He was known for his love for animals and plants. At times, he would show wisdom that was hard to be found in grown-ups. The first glimpses of his leadership and exceptional bravery was seen at an early age. Now we will see the life history of Swami Vivekanand ji through this video by our teachers.
Swami Vivekanand was born on January 12, 1863 in Kolkata and named Narendranath Datta by his family. His father was successful attorney and his mother was known to be a woman of deep devotion and wisdom. Narendranath was inquisitive and settled for nothing less than logical explanation of his queries. It is said that he was born with yogic temperament and practiced meditation even as a child. As a student, he excelled in all fields of learning, music, gymnastics, studies, etc. By the time he graduated from Calcutta University, he had acquired a vast knowledge of different subjects, including philosophy and history. Narendranath was a master storyteller whose words were as magnetic as his personality. One day, while in school, Narendra was talking animatedly to his friends during a class recess. Meanwhile, the recess was over and the teacher had entered the classroom and had begun to teach his subject. But the students were too absorbed in Narendra's story to pay any attention to the lesson. After some time, the teacher heard the whispering. He understood the situation. Visibly annoyed, he asked each student that he had been lecturing on. None could answer, but Narendra was remarkably talented. His mind could work simultaneously on two planes. While he had engaged one part of his mind in talking, he had kept the other half on the lesson. So when the teacher asked him that question, he answered correctly. Quite confused, the teacher inquired who had been talking so long. Everybody pointed at Narendranath, but the teacher refused to believe them. He then asked all the students except Narendra to stand up on the bench. Narendra also joined his friends and stood up. The teacher asked him to sit down. But Narendra replied, "No, sir, I must also stand up because it was I who was talking to them." This incident tells us that Swami Vivekanand believed in honesty since his childhood.
Now we will see what Swami Vivekananda conveyed message to the youth of India. Before that, let us see what is the meaning of youth children. The period of your life when you are young, especially the time before child becomes an adult. Youth is a period between 15 to 24 years. The youth are indeed the most dynamic and vibrant segment of the population in any country. Swami Vivekananda once said, "Whatever you think, that you will be. If you think yourself weak, weak you will be. If you think yourself strong, strong you will be." He also said, "See for the highest, aim at that highest, and you shall reach the highest." His message was simple yet powerful. Vivekananda conveyed his idea directly to the people, especially to the youth. His message broke through the shackles of caste and creed and spoke of a language of universal brotherhood. What he said captured the great importance of his ideas among the youth in our country. Today, he personified the eternal energy of the youth and their restless quest for the truth. He always said to follow 3 golden rules, that is, who is helping you, don't forget them. Who is loving you, don't hate them. And who is trusting you, don't cheat them.
Swami Vivekananda's contribution to society. Goals of Swami Vivekananda. To take up one idea, make that idea your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that idea. Let the brain, muscles, nervous, every part of your body be full of that idea. And just leave everything other idea alone. This is the way to success. And this is the way great spiritual giants are produced. Others are merely talking machines. Swami Vivekananda considered India as the mother of all religion, and if India goes down, everything else goes down. So he decided to teach the words about yoga and Vedas in India. Swami Vivekananda has travelled England, France, Germany, Italy, and many more countries to spread his teaching to people who were electrified by it, and many became his followers. He found Vedanta Society in New York. He met various scientists and wanted to uplift humanity. He went to England and met Margaret Noble, later known as Sister Nivedita. He trains her so that she could carry his work in India, especially after him, especially for women. Swami Vivekananda suggested that education aim at reforming the human minds. It should not be for filling some facts into the brain. Education should be the preparation of life. Swami said, we must have life building, man making, character making, and assimilations of Vedas. By giving reorientation to education, politics, economics, and sociology, Swami Vivekananda wanted to remove the evils of society for his change. He laid stress on education as powerful weapon. Swami Vivekananda contributed to awakening of Hindus from their deep sleep. His writing and speeches were so electric that the British rule of his time had him on their watch list, awakening Hindus to demand their birthright to independence. He attacked the caste problem head on and pointed out the difference between caste and varna of Hindu scripture. He made Hinduism into a world religion by harmonizing the different Vedantic school. In 1902, when he was in Samadhi, he got moksha at the age of 39. All wept like child, but there were sudden breeze assuring that angel never dies. Swami Vivekananda always said, a brave, frank, clean-hearted, courageous and aspiring youth is the only foundation on which the future nation can be built. So students, was the contribution of Swami Vivekanand, and these were the words said by him. Thank you.